Hi guys, in this video we will be discussing some important scenario based questions on streams. So I will start with a series of scenario based questions. Okay, so this is one of the scenario that I will be discussing with you. So let's get started. Hi guys, I hope you can see my screen now. So basically in this video I will be sharing with you some real-time problem based upon streams. So I'm seeing like mostly in service-based company they are asking questions on streams, like every interviewer is asking questions on streams. So I will be covering all those type of questions that are most commonly asked in interviews and with real-time scenario-based problems. So this is one of the scenario that I wanted to discuss with you all. So what does it scenario is? So in this we will be having two classes, okay, student class and temp student class containing all same fields. So let me show you once in code so that you will get the idea. So here if you can observe, there is temp student. Okay, so why it is being taken, so that also I will be telling you in some time. So I'm having name, that is student name, then age, then address. So I've created one address class. So this type of problems can come. So they will not give you simply one class like student class and with all same set of data like string or integer. They may modify that field to have some object type data. Okay, and within that object also some attributes will be there. So here if you see, there is some address class. Okay, so if you observe, there is one address class having zip code with some getter and setter with two string. Okay, so this is one of the scenario. Yeah, so if I go above, yeah, so if you see, one more attribute is there, list of mobile number containing mobile numbers. Okay, so one student can have multiple mobile numbers as well, right? It may have, they may have multiple mobiles sims, they may have multiple numbers having dual sim. So this type of thing can happen. So for that scenario I have created this class. Okay, and there is one more student class with same data like name, age, address, mobile number, everything is same. So this is one scenario, the address class is present and mobile number is also one class present. So here if you observe, there is list of mobile number. Okay, I would have passed here list of double or long as well, but I have passed mobile number so that there is a proper understanding. Like if some question has been asked in this, like if I want to get mobile number, then how to get that? Okay, so it's a list of mobile numbers. Okay, from that you have to get some mobile number which is linked to that particular student. Okay, so that is a scenario I will be discussing with you, what all scenarios that I will be covering as part of this video. So I've created mobile number containing just number. It will have just number, so I would have just put number only, but for your understanding purpose, so that in interview you can able to crack this type of problems, so that's why I have put string number. Okay, with some getter and setter with overridden to string method. So here I have created constructors have and passed some data like student name, student address, student mobile number. Those all details I have passed over here with student 1, student 2, student 3 student objects I have created over here. Okay, so let's see what all things is the requirement. So if you observe, the question is get student with exact match name like Jayesh. Okay, so if you observe, I have some set of students like Jayesh is there, Khyati is there, Jason is there. So there are three students, okay, students and having their own addresses with certain set of mobile numbers. So if you observe over here, mobile numbers are repeating. So here if you see 1233 and here also 1233 is coming. So one or more than one student may have same mobile number. So in real time of scenario, it may not happen. It will happen only if that mobile is shared or that sim is shared across multiple person. But it normally doesn't happen. But this is the use case that I have been kept, because interviewer may try to know, like if I want to know the student details of that mobile number, so how will you get that? Okay, similar kind of scenario that may occur. So this is there. So I want to get the student details with exact name as Jayesh. Okay, so what I have to do, try to do it by yourself first. So basically we have to make use of filter method, right? So in filter, there is something called as predicate functional interface that is being used. Within that, there is test method. So one abstract method is there, right? Functional interface is what? Predicate is a functional interface which contains only one abstract method, that is test method, which actually checks whether that condition is true or not. On the basis of that, it will return me either true or false. I hope you are understanding it, right? So what I have done over here, I have created list of students and passed all the student details over here. Student 1, 2, 3. So I need to get student with exact match name. So I am filtering the name of the student with name as Jayesh, and I'm collecting all the details into the list. This was very easy one. So you just print it and you will get the Jayesh details. So if I run it, let me comment it out all other things so that you will get the idea much clearer. Okay. So I'm commenting all this code and I've just printed for the first problem. So let me run it. So here if you see, so I'm getting the student details with exact name as Jayesh. So if you see name Jayesh and all other details of that particular student has come. So this has occurred through filter operation. So in this, you need to know how filter operation is working in the backend side. Okay. So this question is also being asked. So whatever method you are making use of in stream methods, in stream operation, regarding that questions can also be raised, like what is happening internally within filter method, within map method. So you should be prepared well in advance. Okay. So this was the first problem. What is the second problem now that can be asked? I need to get student with matching address. Okay, so all students have certain set of addresses. I need to note a student whose address matches this address. Okay, so how can I get that? So this is also basic filter operation. So, but student is having address and address is also a class. Okay, within address there is something called as zip code. Okay, so within that zip code I need to compare to check the address. So this is the thing that I wanted to tell you. So here if you observe, for that student, if I'm considering the student class, there is address. Okay, so address, get address is having return type of address class. So if you go within address, it is having zip code. Okay, so we have to check zip code because we can't directly check for object, right? Address is of class type, it's not of string type. So we have to get the zip code and then we have to compare with the existing address that is being passed in the constructor. Okay, so let me uncomment this part. Okay, so here if you see who all is having addresses 1, 2, 3, 5. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 5 is there for Khyati. Okay, so yeah, one person is only there. Okay, so let me run this code once. Yeah, so if you observe, I got the details of that particular student whose address is 1235. It's just a random number I have put. You can change it as per real-time scenarios. Just for showing you like how streams are working internally, I have put the address like that. Okay. So now let's go to third question. What is the third question? I want to get all the students having mobile numbers as 3333 or any number if you want to go ahead with. Okay, so first two was easy. Now difficulty level will slowly increase. Okay, so I want to get all the students having this mobile number. So how to get that? So basically students are having list of mobile numbers. So if you observe over here, this is a student class. This student class is having list of mobile number. So one student can have multiple mobile number. So here if you observe its mobile number, it's also a class. Within mobile number, it's having string number. Okay, so here you can modify it as per your need. If you want to put it as long number, that also you can put double number. So basically in real-time scenario, we generally put as capital L wrapper class long, but for your understanding purpose, I have put it as string over here. Okay, you can modify it as per your need. So it's like a name main class student. Within that is list of mobile number, and within that mobile number it's number. So I have to compare this number with the given number that is being passed to us in the parameter. Okay, so how will you do that? This is where the exact operation of stream will be understood. So how lazily stream is working internally. Okay, so if I go over here, if I let first of all you try to do it by yourself. Okay, try to see like what all logic you can able to build it up. Okay, and then try to compare the logic here whatever I have written, so that you will get that clarity on this, like whether you are thinking in the right direction or not. Okay, so if I am checking over here, let me uncomment this part. So what I have done over here, so I have filtered that students list based upon the mobile numbers, and after getting the mobile numbers, I need to stream on it to check that whether is there any number present which matches, okay, which matches the given number which is being passed in the parameter, input parameter. Okay, so that we have to match. So how can we match that? So there are multiple methods that we can make use of. There is something called as any match. There is something called as none match, is something called as all match. Okay, so these kind of methods are present in stream methods. So within that, with the help of which you can identify whether is there any number present or not present within that list of numbers. Okay, so here what I'm doing, I'm having mobile numbers. I need to see whether the number passed is present within this list or not. So how can we get that? So we can stream over that mobile number. The first time I'm using stream to filter out the candidates or students whose mobile number matches. And second time stream I have to use because I have a list of mobile numbers. So I can't compare a number with a class or object type. Mobile number is what? It's a class. I can't compare string with class, right? So I need to convert it to string type. Okay, so how can we get to that? How can we achieve that? So basically we can stream on the mobile number. Okay, and then we can make use of any match method to check whether the number present within this list is equal to 3333 or not. Is it matching or not? So any match, what it will do, it will see all the list of mobile numbers and it will try to match with the existing number passed in the parameter. So if it matches, then it will collect the data and it will print the output. Okay, and if it not match, so it will not print anything. Okay, so this is the thing which you can implement it. So if I run this, it will show you the data. So basically any match will return me Boolean value like yes, data is present. Okay, so it will get that data and it will print it in the console. So here if you observe, having mobile number 3333. So let's see. Okay, so I've put mobile number four times 3 here also and here also. So it's repeating for 2 students. So these 2 student details is showing over here, Kathy and Jason. Okay, I hope you got the idea like how it is working internally. So in real time, it may not happen that 2 people are having same mobile number. Just for implementation purpose, I'm showing you, you can change the data as per your need. So what you can do, you can change the address. Maybe 2 students are having same address. Maybe they are brothers. So what you can do, you can change mobile number with address. Anything you can do, okay, as per your need. So what you can do now, yes, so you have printed these 2 student details who are having same mobile number, okay, with this. So I hope you got the clarity like how any match is working internally. So in streams, there are a lot of operations that we have to perform. Okay, so we have to go step by step. Okay, so we have covered filter operation. We came to know a little bit about map operation as well. Like if you have studied a bit, we have learned about any match operation as well. We have learned about for each method as well. Okay, so now let's see what is the next requirement. Next requirement is we have to get all the students having mobile number as 1233 and 1234. Okay, so if we have to check for both, then how can we do that? I want to get for both. Okay, so we have to make use of what? There is something called as OR operation. Okay, so if both of them or matches or one of them matches, then we have to print the data. So within any match. Okay, so in next operation, let's try to understand. Let's uncomment it. So I need to get all the students having mobile number this and this. Okay, so what can we do? Same concept what is being implemented above, we can implement it below as well, but we have to add this condition. Like if number is 1233 or 1234. Okay, so we have to make use of OR condition. Any of the number matches, we have to get the student details. Okay, so this OR operation was required to be understood over here. So have you made use of OR operation in any match method? Just ping me in the comment box. Like if you have made use of or and operation or logical operations within any match method or non-match methods. So this is very much important, and this type of questions may be asked in client rounds or product companies. Okay, so you should be prepared on this. So let's run it. So here, if you have observed, I'm getting 2 student details having mobile numbers as 1233 and 1234. So if you see over here, so 1234, Jayesh is there, 1233. Yeah, Khyati is there. I hope you got the concept. Okay, so this is one of them. So rest student 3 is having different mobile numbers, so it will not be printed. Now going to next. Create a list of student from this list of temp students. So basically we have to do object conversion, list of one type of object to list of another type of object. So how can we do that? Okay, so let's understand how can we do. So first try to do it by yourself. Okay, so there is something called as map method. Within map method we can convert one object to another object and then we can collect it. So this was a hint. So you can pause the video, try to do it by yourself, and then you can try to compare the logic whether you were going in the right direction or not. I hope you have tried it by your own. So here if you have observed, let me uncomment this part. So here if you can see what I have done, I have created one temp student also. I was telling you, right, what is the importance of temp student? This is the importance of temp student. I wanted to show you like how object is getting converted from one type to another type. Okay, so here we have made use of temp student, created constructor. Okay, for temp student yes2 I have created two objects. I have created, added it into the list of temp student, and then what I am doing, I'm trying to convert it. So what I did, I have taken temp student list dot stream dot map. So here if you can observe, I have taken one student data, temp student object data, and then I am converting it to new student. Okay, so student is another object, it's another class. So I'm converting one class type to another class type. Okay, so with the help of map you can convert one object type to another object type. So there are multiple ways of doing it. You can do it via collectors dot mapping also. You can make use of collectors dot to map also. There are multiple ways to do it. So this is one of the simplest way that everybody, even a newbie, can understand, who has just started with streams. They can also understand like what is happening behind the scene. So with the help of map method, what is map doing? It is making use of functional interface, having accept method as an abstract method. So basically whatever input we are giving to this functional interface with accept method, it will give either the same data type output or some different data type output. Okay, so if it gives same output as whatever input data type was there, that is called as unary. Okay, so that is also one out of functional interfaces. Okay, so this functional interface is mostly asked, so we can just focus upon that. Okay, so with the help of this, you can pass the same details, name, age, address, mobile number, same details you can pass over here, and then you can collect the details and you can print it. So if you print it, it will be converted to list of student. So we have converted temp student type data to list of student. So this will only be possible if all the fields are matching. Okay, if two classes are having same data, then you can do, or else you can do with different class type also, but the field name and attributes should be matching. Well, let's suppose name and age is there in next class, in say second class, others are not there. Still you can try to manage it, but other fields also needs to be mapped. Like name and age you have mapped to second class, but what about other fields of the second class? So that needs to be logically connected. So if it is not logically connected, then it will not be possible to convert one object type to another type. So we have to be very much careful in doing these type of operations. Okay, so here both the classes are having same fields, so we can directly make use of map method over here. So let me run this. Yeah, so here if you can observe, it is printing me list of student. Okay, so this was the fourth operation. So now we have to convert list of student to list of string. So basically what we are doing over here, we have to fetch the student name and convert it to list of string type. So this is very much easy. You can map it and you can get the list of student details, and we have to change the case. So you can make use of two lowercase. So there is something called as two lowercase, two uppercase that you can make use of over string. So that you can that will be very much helpful in converting the cases. And then we have to sort it as well. So sorting is also very easy. You can apply sort over stream, like arraylist.stream.sorted. Okay, and then you can do comparison over comparator class. Okay, so there are multiple ways of doing the sorting. So here if you can observe, so what I'm doing over here, I've taken the list, I'm streaming on it, I'm comparing it with the student name, because I want student names list, right, in sorted order fashion. So I have taken student name over here by mapping it with the student name and converting it to two lowercase, because I have to convert to lowercase also. Everything I am doing in one single line. Okay, and then I'm collecting it in a list and then printing it directly with for each terminal operator. This is a terminal operator, right? There is two things. One is intermediate operators and one is terminal operations. So intermediate operations are operations which are happening in between, and until and unless you are doing terminal operation, you are ending the stream with terminal operation, the entire stream will not be finished and you will not get the desired result. Okay, because streams are lazily loaded. So until and unless you are ending the stream with any terminal operation, then entire whatever intermediate operations you have written will not get executed. That's why streams are called as lazy loaded operations. Okay, so this is the thing that we have to understand. So in one single line, what we did, we are doing comparing the student name. Okay, and we are converting the student name to lowercase. Okay, and then I am sorting it as well with the help of name. Okay, via comparator class, and then we are printing it also. So many operations we can do in one single line. Okay, so if I run it over here, so if you can observe, I am getting Jason, Jayesh, and Khayati. So if you observe, JA and JA is same. So now it is checking based upon the ASCII code of the characters. So till JA is same. So how will it segregate or differentiate these two? So it will check based upon the character by character it will go. So J is same, A is same. So with S and Y, the ASCII value of S is lesser than ASCII value of Y. So it will print Jason first and then it will print Jayesh. And at last it will print Khyati. Okay, so it will go character by character if the first or second character or till and character is matching. So this is the way it will work. Okay, so in the upcoming session we'll be discussing more on streams and some different type of scenario based problem, like flat map based problems. Okay, so there are various type of mapping based problems are there that is most important. Okay, for interview perspective. So those all things are very much important that I will be discussing with you all. I hope you got a clarity on this. So, and I will be discussing also on grouping by. So grouping by is also very important. So this was a small stream-based question that I wanted to discuss with you all that may be asked in interviews. So just try to prepare on it. Okay. And I will be showing you one optional based streams concept. So within streams, you can make use of optional class. Like if for a particular city, employee ID is not present, it's present like null, it should print unknown, it should not print null. So this type of problems also I will be showing you in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so till then, stay tuned, stay happy, and it's Devjit Roy signing off. Bye bye. Provide consultation calls or one-on-one mock interview sessions for all of you so that you can ace ahead in your IT interviews, okay, and crack the big service based or big product based organization. So how can you do that? So I am taking mock interview sessions, so you can go ahead in the description box below and you can book a call with me, okay, one-on-one session call, and we'll be having a one-on-one conversation.